Hey, what's up YouTube? You already know it's AllCity Live TV and thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about pie charts. As you guys know, PS Plus is offering NBA 2K24 free this coming Tuesday, July 7th. So there's going to be a ton of new players out there. So I want to revisit pie charts. As you guys also know, I'm a legend. I recently hit legend, the ultimate achievement on NBA 2K20, and I wanted to share with you guys my experience playing the game, coming up across the players with the most difficult pie charts, the most dominant pie charts out there, and we're gonna review those pie charts right now. Let's get it. Alright guys, so before we start getting into the pie charts, I want to tell you guys, if I give you guys misinformation or I say something wrong about these pie charts, please feel free to leave a comment in the comments section below sharing your thoughts and opinions on these pie charts that we're talking about. I also want to mention, for those that are new to NBA 2K20, pie charts determine which badges you get up to Hall of Fame. So for instance, we have the all yellow pie chart here behind us, and that means that your playmaking badges are the only badges that you're gonna be able to get up to Hall of Fame, and that goes for all of these pie charts that we're gonna be going through today. All right guys, so the first pie chart on the list is the yellow pie chart, the all yellow pie chart, which allows you for Hall of Fame playmaking badges. It's one of the best pie charts in NBA 2K20, especially if you're new to the game. This will give you a fairly balanced build where you can dominate in all aspects of NBA 2K20. You're talking about good finishing, which will allow you contact dunks if you make the build correctly. It'll also give you good shooting attributes with a good amount of shooting badges as well. I have a playmaking slasher with the all yellow pie chart, and I love that build as I can shoot from range extended areas and also drive into the paint to get contact dunks. The all yellow pie chart is one of my favorite pie charts in NBA 2K20. Another thing that I forgot to mention about the all yellow pie chart is that it's a great rep up pie chart. So if you guys are looking to really increase your rep out there and you approach the game from a real point guard standpoint with secondary assists, flashy passes, attack assists, pass to assists, just regular assists, alley-oops, I mean, you name it, this pie chart will get you a ton of rep and help you guys rep up quickly out there. Alright guys, the next pie chart that I would like to talk with you about is the red and yellow, the play lock pie chart. Is one of the most highly used and highly sought out pie charts in NBA 2K20. Have you guys encountered that hop step into the paint by a two-way slashing playmaker? He's using the red and yellow pie chart. The red and yellow pie chart goes crazy. It allows you for Hall of Fame defensive badges and Hall of Fame playmaking badges. But what's great about this pie chart is that it allows you fairly decent shooting attributes with fairly decent amount of shooting badges as well. You get up to 10 shooting badges with this pie chart, and that's really all you need in NBA 2K20. If you guys have a good amount of experience playing NBA 2K20, you know you don't necessarily need that high amount of shooting attributes or badges to hit shots consistently. And with the red and yellow pie chart, you get that Hall of Fame defense, Hall of Fame playmaking, good shooting, and your driving is phenomenal. You guys know you're getting hop step by two-way slashing playmakers all of the time. That's with the red and yellow pie chart. So you get dominant finishing out there with contact dunks. This is the pie chart that I used for the majority of the year in NBA 2K20, and I had a tremendous amount of fun using the red and yellow pie chart. The play lock pie chart is your go-to pie chart. If you're out there, you're new to the game, you get good amount of defense, really good playmaking, really good defense, fairly decent finishing, and fairly decent shooting out there. One of the most dominant pie charts in NBA 2K20. Another thing that I forgot to mention with the red and yellow pie chart, I had to edit this up, chop it up, and put it in place because I wanted to really express this to you guys. The red and yellow pie chart at the center position. This means that you're getting additional rep for grabbing those boards and then throwing the outlet pass. So if you guys are considering making a center, the red and yellow pie chart is great at the center position for getting you a good amount of rep, where otherwise you will lose some rep for throwing that outlet pass Podcast without having yellow in your pie chart out there. Let's talk about the all red pie chart. People make some great players with the all red pie chart. You can make the two-way finisher, which is extremely dominant, a huge nuisance on defense. You get up to 30 defensive badges, and you can equip those badges at Hall of Fame with the all red pie chart. You can also make the paint beast with the all red pie chart. Another dominant build out there that's really just a nuisance as far as defending in the paint. That interior defense goes crazy with the all red pie chart. Imagine your chase down Hall of Fame, rim protector Hall of Fame, you know, the intimidator Hall of Fame. You get so many defensive badges that it makes you a problem out there on defense. And with the all red pie chart, your finishing attributes go high as well, which allows you for great finishing in the paint. So if you're running that pick and roll and your point guard is good enough to throw you oops out there, there's a great pie chart to kind of get you in the game, get you out there being a key component to the defense and a key component finishing in the paint. The only problem that I have with the all red pie chart is that there's not that much rep, as opposed to like a yellow pie chart, which gives you a tremendous amount of rep. The all red pie chart doesn't necessarily give you that much rep for finishing, or your rep is really based around your defensive ability. So that's the only disadvantage with the all red pie chart. If you focus on rep, this pie chart may not be for you. But if you're looking to be a key component, one of those players that really help your defense out, and as I like to view the game, defense wins games out there. So that's how I approach NBA 2K20, and that's why I really like the all red pie chart. The all red pie chart, from my experience, gives the offense the most problems out there. So if you want to be a nuisance, then you could select the all red pie chart. Now let's get into the red and green pie chart. Such a great pie chart to select out there. You can make builds like the perimeter lockdown, which was tremendous this year. Just a great build to have on NBA 2K20. You can also make the glass locks out there. Shout out to Flo. Flo just hit legend yesterday, and he was one of the best centers that I've seen use the green and red pie chart, shooting like a sharpshooter from the outside with tremendous interior defense. Not to mention, if you make a perimeter lockdown out there, then you're gonna have great perimeter defense and also shoot like a sharpshooter. Hall of Fame defensive badges, Hall of Fame shooting badges. It's a great option for you guys to choose out there. It's not necessarily a rep up build, as they don't give you as much rep for defense and shooting, which is unfortunate. I feel that all the pie charts should give you the same amount of rep as long as you play within your row on the pie chart that you selected, but unfortunately 2K does not give this pie chart the utmost rep and respect that it deserves, because there's great players using the red and green pie chart. And oh man guys, the yellow and green pie chart, the playmaking shot creator pie chart, the Travion spam your square button pie chart goes crazy, man. Those playmaking shot creators are super tough to guard out there. They're hitting almost everything past the perimeter, man. They go crazy. Their shooting ability is bar none, man. They're really great shooters out there, and then they add Hall of Fame playmaking with Hall of Fame shooting. And I gotta tell you, if you make the build right, your defense is not necessarily lacking with the yellow and green pie chart. It really goes crazy. And although it takes an adjustment, it's a learning curve, y'all. If y'all want to select this pie chart, you gotta really you're gonna experience a learning curve to kind of become dominant out there. But when you got players like Travion who are using this pie chart to their utmost ability, then matter of fact, you guys could seek Travion out. He's one of the mentors in our Discord. If you need help with this type of pie chart, with the player that you make with the yellow and green pie chart, you can reach out to Travion in our Discord, and he'll be able to give you some additional help with everything you need to know about the yellow and green pie chart. He's helped me out tremendously, and I'm sure he'll be able to help you guys out. One of the best playmaking shot creators I've seen out there, bar none, hands down. People are having trouble with Travion using the yellow and green pie chart. He goes crazy and he's almost unstoppable. So if you guys want to create an unstoppable player on offense, you may want to consider the yellow and green pie pie chart. I seen him play and he is amazing. Consider it, guys. Yellow and green, Hall of Fame playmaking, Hall of Fame shooting. You going crazy out there. So now let's talk about the green and blue pie chart, the interior force pie chart for centers, the offensive threat pie chart for guards. Man, this pie chart goes crazy. If you see a center out there and he's post hooking you like crazy, unstoppable cheese with the post hooks, because you have a Hall of Fame shooting and Hall of Fame finishing. You can use back down Punisher to push your man down into the paint, and then use Hall of Fame shooting like quick draw, deep phase to get you a shot back out on the post. So it's a pretty dope pie chart for centers, and it's tremendously dope for guards out there that want to dominate with shooting and finishing. If you make an offensive threat with the green and blue pie chart, man, you're gonna have contact dunks at 99, and you're gonna have shooting ability like crazy. Hall of Fame shooting, great shooting attributes, great finishing attributes. It's a super dope pie chart to use. The unfortunate thing about this pie chart, the weakness within this pie chart, is your defense. For centers, they're not going to have a high amount of rebounding ability or a high amount of interior defense and a limited amount of defensive badges. The same goes with point guards. You got to make them small if you want to be dominant, and you're not going to have the ability to defend the perimeter or drive to the paint. You're just not going to have that ability. The pie chart lacks in defense. As far as rep, it's not necessarily a rep up type of pie chart, but it is a pie chart that you want to use if you guys want to go out there and just have some fun and dominate on offense. The green and blue pie chart is a dope pie chart to use in NBA 2K20. And now we get into the red and blue pie chart. Hall of Fame defensive badges, Hall of Fame finishing badges, great defensive attributes and great finishing attributes. You can make builds like the glass cleaning finisher build, a two-way finisher, a paint beast with this pie chart. It's a great pie chart to have out there. You could also make a finisher with this pie chart. Just great builds to have out there. High amount of defensive ability, high amount of offense ability finishing in the paint. If you run with a good point guard, you can run a ton of pick and rolls and rep up quickly with this pie chart, as it gives you better incentives for grabbing boards and also finishing alley-oops, things of that nature. This pie chart will target around there. The weaknesses in this pie chart is your shooting. You have a limited amount of shooting, also a limited amount of playmaking. I don't know of any guards that use this pie chart necessarily. It may be like a playmaking slasher type of pie chart, not necessarily sure, a two-way slasher, something like that. Who knows? But if you guys do know what type of guards use this pie chart, please let me know in the comments section below. I would love to hear from you. But I really enjoyed this pie chart. I created two builds with this pie chart, my finisher and my paint beast, and they both went crazy. I enjoyed playing with those builds. It was just fun. It was a good change, and it also helped me rep up so much quicker. The second that I started using this pie chart for my centers out there is the second that I started repping up tremendously quick out there. So I really enjoyed the blue and red pie chart for what it offered my player as far as rep up opportunities go on NBA 2K20. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful and informative, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're not only going to have a ton of NBA 2K20 content, but we're also going to have a ton of NBA 2K21 content on the next gen consoles. Looking forward to growing with you guys. I'll catch you on the next video. Easy, y'all.